Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the defense look slow that time. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
The Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Across the 40. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. They're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Mustangs are on the move here. And in first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trying for a 4th down completion. He finds his man. And the Mustangs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. 1st down and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, SMU. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver makes the grab. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught behind the line. It's Bush. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Important 2nd down play coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bush. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Good throw to the left. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Cardinals are going to keep this drive rolling.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touch to hold.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Let's go.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go as he's being hit. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if we can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Defense is coming after him. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half and talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Cardinals come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. 42 Spider. Arrow.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Here's the 2nd down play. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ponies.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here comes the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And they wrap him up and bring him down at what is the final play of the game.